Alright, so I got a special canopy here. If you don't know, this is a racerx twig. Well, not a twig, I guess. it's called the mutant 4-inch. I don't know if you call it a twig mutant or a twig 4-inch, but it's called a mutant, and it's a badass little frame. This particular one just happens to have some beta FPV 1404 3800 kV motors, but these are going to be getting swapped out to the 1505s. But these would work just fine on this, how it is. But, you know, some people like to go bigger, think bigger is better. Sometimes it is, but I think that these 1404s would work just fine on here. So I'm just telling you that you can use 1404s on this frame. This frame, it's a 4-inch. I don't remember the weight of it. I was trying to think, because I know I weighed a Twig XL before. I'm pretty sure it was like around 21 grams or something like that. Maybe a few grams more, I don't remember, but this isn't much bigger. This can't be more than like 30 to 35 grams. So, you know, it's not heavy. And that's the whole point. These are designed to be lightweight. You know, so 1404s work good on here. Same with the Twig XL. For sure, you can use 1404s on Twig XL. But I was hovering this on 3S, and it hovers just fine, and that's including what's inside of here. So this is, like I was saying, this is a special canopy designed specifically for the caddx vista, which is the miniature 20 by 20 sized DJI HD system. And this canopy was specially made for it. I think it looks pretty cool. It is a little bit tall, but that's even better for keeping props out of view, for sure, because the camera is raised up quite high above the props, and then with your angle, you know, I don't think you're going to get props in view at all. Actually, we'll see here in a second, but I'm pretty sure that you don't get any props in view. And I think, actually, you know, these are good props, great props, actually, but there's tons of other, not tons, but there is other 4-inch props out there, like 3-blade and whatnot, so if you wanted to go 1404 with a 3-blade, I think that would work great. I think this particular setup, how it is on 4S, would be really good. But anyway, back to the canopy. So you got the cutout here for the Type-C USB that you got there, and also the pairing button or bind button, whatever, is actually right next to this, and you can get to it quite easily. Just sticking some tweezers inside of here and feeling for it. I'm clicking it right now, actually, so it was very easy for me to find it and click it, so that's no problem. You got 2 holes for your camera, and then there's also 2 holes on the camera, so you can go up or down or back or forward, wherever you want it. Pretty nice. Right now I have it set on the bottom holes of the camera and the back hole of the canopy, and it's perfect. It's just inside, and it's raised up. I'm not sure, actually, if you can even do the top holes for the camera. I'm looking at it right now. The camera's quite close to the Vista, so yeah, you probably can't do the top screws. We got a crossfire in here, and it's on the back of the flight controller there, so you can easily access the bind button if need. And this is a new flight controller. It's not really new, but they updated their kind of new 20 amp beta FPV, their 20 amp all-in-one F4 flight controller. They updated it. There's now a V3. If you look on their website, you can choose between V2 or V3. The V3, the only difference is that they added UART. There's 3 UARTs now. And it's weird. I'm not sure exactly what they did, but if you look in like the ports tab when you connect, it just has a serial, a soft serial. It doesn't say UART 6. It just is soft serial. So I'm not sure what they did there, but I don't know if they just added a soft serial. But there is more pads on the flight controller as well. So there's a UART 6, a UART 2, and a UART 1 on here now. So that makes it to where you can use DJI HD and Crossfire with no issues, no having to do anything else, just solder it up and you're done. This canopy is going to fit on the Mutant, of course, also the Twig XL, and the soon-to-be released et5. And for people wondering about that, the et5 will be in stores, what's today, Saturday? This coming Friday, the 31st. And it'll be on Phoenix 3D's website, as well as Pyrodrone, and Race Day Quads will have a few, not many though, so you might not be able to get one from them. They're going to sell out fast. I know that. They're going to sell out fast because they're just awesome. People want them, and they're cool. 5-inch toothpick, you know, they're just cool. So you might not be able to get one this next Friday. If you can't, you're gonna have to wait. It's Chinese New Year right now, and an order was placed for more et5 frames, but they're not gonna start production on those until after Chinese New Year. So it's gonna be like, you know, another 2 weeks to a month after that they're back in stores again. So probably, you know, another month to a month and a half if you can't get one next Friday. Pretty cool canopy though. I like it. Got lots of holes for air to get through there. I didn't have no issues. I did see people doing their review videos of the Vista and talking about, you know, it overheating in the middle of updating. That didn't happen to me at all. And I actually didn't even start. They always, like, caddx recommends to start the update like the second you plug in the battery, you know, but I had to like log in and do some stuff, you know, and so it wasn't even right away, and it still didn't overheat, so no problems there. There's a new firmware out now for the DJI HD stuff. It's 1.00400 or something like that. The last one was 0200, and that was where they added the OSD overlay stuff. And I guess this one, the 0400, I'm not sure exactly when it came out. It had to have been pretty recent, last few days or something. That is said that it just fixed some of the OSD stuff, so I'm not sure. But I know a lot of people were having problems with getting their OSD to work, so maybe that fixed it. But anyway, there it is. We could get a weight of this without the battery. Just to get an idea. So this is a Mutant 4-inch with the caddx Vista. 160. 160 grams. Not bad considering what it is, what's on it. 160. I'm wondering about the 250. It's definitely under 250 with the battery. Let's just check. This is probably what would be used most. Ooh, maybe. That's a 854S. That's going to be like 260 something. 261. And then the other thing too is you don't need an 850. You can use a 650 for sure. Let's see what the 853S weighs. Yeah, that would definitely be under 250 with that. 235. Another 15 grams for a 4S 650. Well, actually, I'm not sure how much those weigh, but 77. They got to be pretty close to this. A 654S is probably pretty close to a 853S. Let's just say 80 grams. It would still be under 250. So let's finish this off with yeah, do a little hover. She probably changes her hair color like every other day or something. So you never know what color it is. Alright.
Welcome to OTM.
Let's check out the video. Ooh, damn, that looks so good. I say that every time I see it. Just incredible. Alright. So, keep in mind this is a 853S. It has some really nice punch. Like, if this was my quad, that would be enough power for me. And I always have to have good power, you know. And I've hovered so many quads, I mean just hundreds of quads, and flown hundreds of quads. I know what good power feels like, and that felt good. So, especially if you swap these props out for some 3-blade, you know, you could keep the 853S, get a super long flight. I mean, crazy long, probably 7 to 10 minutes or something on this. And it would be under 250, so pretty cool. The main point of this video was supposed to be about just the canopy. So, yeah. There you go. I'm not sure, actually. I'm like talking about how you can wear and everything and when you can get the et5, but I don't even know about this canopy. I'm sure you'd be able to get it from Phoenix 3D for sure, but I really have no idea who else is going to be selling it. So when I find out, maybe I'll just like add it in a comment or something. Yeah, there it is. All right.